Sakuyanade Bal Olaram, or hello everyone and welcome. A Wolf's Den Games is proud to present Sauntering Saturdays with your host, Geroya'lor Kyr. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Hang on one second, folks. They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn. Supposed to do that either. There we go. Sorry about those minor technical issues real quick there, but welcome back to any who might be joining us. Welcome, Phantom Omaha. Let's see. I want to try and get that last book, if I can.
Let's move faster. The sun is... That's not great for my skin.
Oh, hang on one second. I need to fix my own volume. It'll be just a moment, folks. I apologize. There we go. Whoops. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to at least jump back to Soul Slime for just a moment. I believe I dropped off a bunch of stuff before we came back here anyway. And if not, well, we have a house on Soul Slime in order to go ahead and pack some stuff away. Welcome to everyone who is joining us. For those over on Facebook, if you put reactions, I apologize. I can't see the reactions until after the streams are over. I have a separate page that I go to that allows me to see the comments from over there, but not the not the reactions. Unfortunately, they're reacting like there's a dragon or something. Oh, there is a dragon. Okay. Nope. That was way off. He always goes up there. Why does he always go up there? I'm gonna go hunt him down then. Not a whole lot going on. While I'm not having to deal with any migraines today, thankfully. And my back is better than it was. Unfortunately... Crap. My ankles, on the other hand, are not the best today.
Where'd you come from?
Has she been blind this whole time? How does she not know? I love that little arrow just sticking out its nose. Okay, I need just a moment to recharge this bow. I'm having some major issues with my ankles today, which is really unfortunate. I need... Let's see. Where's Parker? I think I've lost track of most of my... Whoops. Oh well. I'll fill another one. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd who go? Oof. What the heck brought it down like that? Why did you step in front of my shot? Every time. Every time. Not you. More arrows. Now there's another black book here. Apparently in here. But after yesterday's migraine and everything, I wanted something where I didn't really have to overly think too much. Where I can just kind of wander around. As opposed to either something I haven't played and therefore kind of need to pay attention to know what the heck is going on. Yeah, no MTG. I mean, I'd have no problem sitting down and like talking decks and building decks, but as far as sitting there and playing anybody on anything, I don't know. Like I've mentioned before, I'm more about the innovation of a deck than the actual gameplay. I guess I'm like Chewy in that respect, maybe. Also ale. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Which is funny because often you can't really do a whole actual dagger, dagger, dagger. Unless you have something with extra action and you're actually carrying 3 daggers. Someone put a lit torch in the... Yeah, that sounds smart. Looks like they were trying to keep something in. Rather than out. That's creepy. Don't need your armor. Didn't need the bow either. Knew I heard something. Oh, really? Oh yeah. That's how to do a shot. There's an archery shot. That's an archery shot. Sorry, was reminded of a Bill Engvall joke. His was about golf, but still. What's over this way? Okay, so I guess it didn't matter which side I went through. Good to know. Somebody didn't make it. More spiders. See if I can search it, that means it's already dead. If I can't, then I just kind of snuck up on it, and I better shoot it quick. That spooked me. Just for a moment. Because when it comes to... The bow, not the blade. Howdy, Leonard. Welcome.
Who's there?
Spiders.
That'll teach you.
I didn't get a chance to loot that one yet. Dag nabbit, Serana. There you are. Yeehaw. Okay, I have no idea where that just came from. Dag nabbit.
You knew I heard something.
More spiders? Really? I wish she wouldn't reanimate spiders. All of a sudden I've got apparently Josh Turner in my head, I guess. And that long black train.
Who's there? Done and done.
Ah. Lore is always a big thing in a lot of things, actually.
Where'd you come from?
Depending on... I mean, every fictional world has its own lore and history and backstory and... I don't like it when she picks spiders. I don't. But at least they're not clowns. I hate clowns. And I think it's because I was allowed... We'll say allowed. Hi Patricia, welcome. To watch Poltergeist when I was very, very young. And that, what the... That was a trip. Ah, true. True. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that Patricia had put a like on the video or something, because I don't get those notifications as far as the reactions. All I get are the comments, at least until after the stream's over. I can go back through and look at time checks and that kind of thing. How did the spiders not kill you guys? Good thing he jumped. Really? It's kind of unfortunate because I know that at least no arrows. I am out of arrows. How did I drop off all my arrows? Okay. Ah, okay. Well, that would kind of explain their odd coloring before I, well, killed them. And we'll take it. I can always drop the extra bows if I need to. It's the arrows I collect for,
these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Whoops. I don't know why, but every time I actually start streaming, all of a sudden my nose starts... I do have bound bow. But I also have a bunch of crossbow bolts, so I can use that for the moment at least. Now I figure there's probably nothing up here except either a locked way out or maybe some sort of treasure, but don't worry, we are going back the other direction before we leave. Ah. Thankfully, they're not clowns. Also, in case she is watching, happy birthday, Mom. I don't know if she is, because, again, I don't get notifications regarding who all might be watching, or... Okay, at least the wolf didn't jump in to the shot that time. Sorry to hear. Yeah, whoops. Okay, I need that pickaxe. I don't really need that. Or that. Or that. Or that, really. I'll hold on to it for now. For Grog's sake. Although, is Grog more of an axe or a... I don't know. Okay, well, just good to know. And maybe if she happens to catch one of the later videos. Yeah, apparently I realized either last night or yesterday. Oh, I've already gone that way. So is that everything that's up here? Looks like it, because that looks closed off. And that was the chest. Okay. But I realized, like, yesterday, I think, my aunt had said hello or something on one of the streams, and seemed real happy to have gotten a shout out, and I realized she'd probably, like, watched and liked some of the videos previously, but because I don't get to see the likes and reactions, I have no idea who might actually be watching. And for that, I do apologize. But it's kind of just the way the whole thing works. And I know I've got, on occasion, I sometimes have, like, quite a few people over on Twitch, at least for a short period of time. But it seems we are most popular over here on Facebook, rather than anywhere else, really.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Ah!
That'll teach you.
That's what I get for trying not to shoot you. I'm not gonna blame you for acting on your instincts, but still. Could be a little smarter there, puppy. Oh, wow. Looks like there's quite a bit I can... Yeah, I've had, when, let's say when my kids moved out, it's probably the best way to put it, they ended up taking the Xbox 360, and at the time that was the most advanced.
I knew I heard something.
Was that it? Really? Okay. I personally use Streamlabs OBS. Mostly because the OBS program itself that they suggest from Twitch is really good, but the Streamlabs version kind of takes a bunch of other stuff and puts it all into a more useful, at least for me. It all depends on how you want to do it. And then it comes down to setting up your overlays, which can get a little annoying. I tried to go simple with ours and try and stay on theme, which is why we've got the little white birch bark branches for the camera. Yep, Steam is actually what I'm playing using. We also have the special edition one, but I don't see a reason to mess with that one currently. I mean, I know it's kind of more enhanced as far as graphics, but is there really any difference between the two? Jumping flame spider? Well, that's creepy. I missed.
Where'd you come from?
I like that little spin of his. Oh no. Where'd I come from? Rumor has it my parents. I fell down here on accident. I'll take those, and that. Is there a way? There's a way through. Hey, what's this? I hope I went the right way, otherwise I gotta back up and go back to them. Those are creepy looking spiders. I mean, I've seen worse, don't get me wrong.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Really? They come running after me without bothering to check for taggers on? take the gold. Cool. I mean, that would be awesome. I see no reason to... Huh. No, I didn't want the boots. I didn't want a couple of those things. Whoopsie. I don't need the shield. I don't think I have one of those shields yet. I'll hold on to that. Don't really need those. I actually have not watched any Oblivion. I haven't played any Oblivion. So if you were to do some streaming, I'd be glad to watch when I have the time while I'm working. And if you happen to be streaming to Twitch, we would be happy to kind of help host you and get you some more views on the Twitch side of things. The other thing with Streamlabs OBS, the one that I use, is that it has a program called Mob Crush. Have I already been this way? I don't think I have. I have not. There's stuff alive here. Because I know Twitch is very much about your stats as far as some things. I mean, honestly, I never really expected us to get much in the way of following all this quickly. I know it certainly happened faster than I was expecting. But I guess, well, let's see, as far as the followers on Twitch goes, there's at least almost 50 people. Not that they all watch, but I can understand that. Whoops. Here, catch. Huh. How to make spiders?
Is someone there?
Where'd you come from?
So what it's saying is something like one of those. Wait. One of those, one of those. And then activate it.
I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
Jumping shock spider. Interesting. Wait. Drop one of those. Take one pickaxe. Yeah, I mean, having the stats on Twitch could help in some ways, but for me, it's more about just talking to folks and relaxing, because, well, there are plenty of playthroughs out there. I figure if people want direct quest information, they're more than welcome to go find those videos. I mean, it's whatever you enjoy. And if it helps kind of bring people together on some common ground, even better. Which I want to thank folks again for yesterday regarding the messages left. Meant a lot, and kind of helps strengthen the point I was making, or I've been making, I should say, that community support means a lot. Both in helping people get through the difficult times and in general. Won't deny I've played Fortnite. The only reason I'd gotten it was because at the time it was literally the only game that I could play that my kids also had access to. So I'd hop on to play with them if they happen to be online and playing. Otherwise, yeah, I've got no interest in that whatsoever. That is, yep. That, I don't know so much about PUBG. I haven't played that one at all. But as far as Fortnite, that's a very good example of that whole toxic mentality I was talking about. Not to say that those who enjoy it, well, more power to you. That's not my way of thinking. I mean, if I were to play Fortnite on stream, I'd probably just annoy a lot of people. Particularly other players. When they had the, for lack of a better term, spider ball. I don't even know if that's still available or not. As one of their vehicles. I'd hop in one of those and just bounce my way across the map and ignore everybody as much as possible. And I think I annoyed a lot of players doing that. We have the PlayStation 3, but my kids have the PlayStation 4. We have had the opportunity to borrow PlayStation 4 on occasion, but I don't really like how that streams, because I don't have this full overlay that I've spent a little time building. I mean, okay, it's not as fancy as some of those others out there, but how did I miss that one?
Who's there?
Nice try. does explain where those things come from, though. Ah, there it is. I knew there was more here. Believe I have all of those already. Yeah. I mean, I can stream it. I believe we'd done a, believe I have that one. We have done a Black Ops 4 stream, I think. And I believe, Borderlands pre-sequel. Those might only be available on Twitch, though. Again, one of the other reasons why I would rather us have like a video capture card, because if we are using the Xbox 4, then I have to choose where we're streaming to, rather than stream to 3 different places at once, which honestly saves on time and exposure as far as getting our message out and having more folks to interact with in order to help make things a little more entertaining, or so we hope. Atari? Oh, I miss Atari. Wow. Currently, I believe we just have a PS2 and a PS3. So does that mean we have a PS5? Of course, I figure if we had a video capture card, not only could we play our PS3 games, but Miss Adika would be able to play a bit more often with me. But we'll get there. We're working on it. We gotta get more stuff out there. Admittedly, there are some things that I could technically put out there at a small fee on certain RPG publishing websites, but that would affect what we'd be able to publish through our own setting guide. So currently those are kind of locked up. The only reason I came back here is because we didn't get this stuff dealt with. I started with probably the original NES. And then I was able to play a little bit with the Super Nintendo. That looked like it was already faded, though. Huh. Okay, that covers all that. I believe I already got that guy, so... yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Wait. Did I look this way already? Yes, I did. But I didn't go up this way. He laid down in the water. Wouldn't that kill him? Ah, okay, cool. I can understand that. Oh, I guess this just goes up here long enough to get you that. Never mind. Who knew? Well, somebody probably knew. Serana, can you move, please? Oh, that was why. I was all crouched and it was taking up too much room. Did we go that way already? Must have. I know that one of the games we have on the 360. No, sorry, we don't have a 360. My kids ended up with a 360. One of the games that we have on the PS3 that once we are able to get a...
Who's there?
What the... Really? That was weird. Once we are able to get a video capture card, one of the games that we'll be able to start doing some streaming of is American McGee's Alice. I don't know if anybody's played that one. It's a bit creepy, so I gotta give fair warning well ahead of time. And it has some pretty deep issues that it addresses. So, just to make sure everybody has... Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to go through here now. So we might end up like having that being one of our some of our Insomnia Squad set, just in case there are little eyes watching. All these books. Don't really need that. Well, as long as I have the books, I should be able to come back and pick up books, right? What's... Oh, crap. Stay in the light. There's safety in the light. Crap. The daggers stay. Oh well. Are you the real one or are you the fake one? You're the real one because the other one would be gone already. Are you both real ones? Crap. Even worse. There we go. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, whoops, I didn't mean to take that book. I'm assuming I need to go up here. What the... Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Is there a trigger for this thing somewhere? Oh. Just time, I guess. Whoa. Bye-bye. It was nice knowing you. What the? Whoa. Either that, or Will Wheaton touch your dice. For anybody who hasn't heard, Will Wheaton is known for having a... Oh, that would be nice. I don't think I have that one. I can always put it back. Right, I can always put it back. That works for me, because we still had these to get. Flame Thrall? Ooh, that sounds pretty. I know that there are some dungeon masters who seem to take joy in attempting to wipe out all their players, but I'm more well, what I would like to call the tour guide. I know my world well enough that I can improv what might happen due to local area, but almost everything is up to my players, and if they choose to go into a bad area, well, good luck. I mean, I'll try and give enough hints to say, hey, you should probably walk away from this, but... Okay, combat skills are 10% more effective. Let's see what they all do first. Magicka. See, that's... Rogue's got a rogue. I mean... How else can I put that, you know? Whoops. Which book is this? Sallow region. How many books are there? 5? Oh, yeah. Because there's no way there's not something in there.
Where'd you come from?
Dikut? Wait, he summons those things? Okay, pretty boy. Oh, I don't have enough magicka for it. That kind of sucks. Okay. So what we'll do instead is... Yeah, I'll go with that. That's my better bet. High Seeker. As opposed to a drunk one? Oya. Oh, wow. Okay. Good to know. Now I'm caring too much. Well, I'm sure she's probably played a lot and may also have direct access to the Elder Scrolls Wiki, which I'm sure would help as well. I mean, technically, I have that up over here on another screen, but I can't always sit there and that'll have to wait. No. Really? Okay, where'd that shield go again? Hadn't I picked up another shield? Okay, let's check here then. Ooh, that'd be scary. There, I can do that. Wait, did I put a diamond in here? No. Nope, still too much. Never mind. So now it's just back out, right? Like, for example, as far as the, everything is more dependent upon my player's choices than upon what I've planned out. And for an encounter that was intended for them to find out some information and perhaps discover an interesting artifact by being sneaky, they decided to walk right up to a Geroya'lor and lie to him, thus upsetting him. Now, a Geroya'lor, for those unfamiliar with Dungeons and Dragons monsters, is basically... Did I just backtrack? No, because it said go back through here. So basically what my players had done was at level 2, which means early on their quest, what they chose to do was go after a Balrog, for those familiar with Lord of the Rings. Still too heavy. The other thing we have on PlayStation 3 is the majority of... What is that for? Oh. Guess I didn't need to worry about it. We also have the Assassin's Creed series, most of it, up through 4. I will definitely keep that in mind. Wait, I've already searched all. I've already looted all of this stuff. Whee! Now I gotta go talk to Nelith. And hopefully he doesn't try to kill me. And hopefully he doesn't try to take the books from me. Because, you know, I'd hate to have to kill him. After all, I was the one who risked my life to go get all of them. So, ha.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
And in this case, when you're essentially raiding dungeons for stuff, that means possession is 9/10 of the law, right? My bow is the other 10th.
Do you need something?
No. Did he just... No.
Defeating Mirak was an impressive feat. Excellent.
I also have
I'll
the
just
one that
make
was
a
yours.
copy for myself. It's far too dangerous to carry the real book around.
Really?
Of course you can handle yourself. Of course you can. Of course. Now, take this for your efforts, and we'll call the matter closed. The man makes a dreadful cup.
I think we'd already asked him that.
However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish.
Okay.
I suppose that depends. The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover.
Okay.
I suppose that depends. Are you willing to be an experimental subject? Are we done? I thought so.
I'm a little confused. But, okay. That must be a very interesting look. Okay, so I now have access to his staff enchanter, the whole thing about the making your own weird spiders. So that's all dealt with. Let's jump back to the house for a moment. A Merry Christmas Vampire. I can kind of picture that now.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
If it's something that works better for them, then yeah, I tend to let them keep it. If it's something that kind of is more, okay, I'm willing to hold this, then I'll take it back. I mean, usually I don't really need a whole lot once I'm able to forge and enchant my own specialty stuff. If that makes any sense. I'm sure it does, but I'm still a little loopy. I know I passed a bunch of daggers, didn't I? Good to know. That's coming back to Skyrim with me. That is a lot of rings. No, actually, I'll keep those. Ale and cabbage all go back to Winstead, no matter what. Not worried about that. So I still can't drop those off. Sometimes it happens. You never, when you're limited by the graphics that are given, it does kind of affect the overall aesthetic. Kind of one of the other reasons why I'm big on Dungeons and Dragons. Your character is whatever you choose to make them look like, no matter what. Yeah, that's true. That does tend to be a bit of some of that as well. But I mean, if you're making your own dragon scale armor, you'd think that you'd be inclined. I didn't mean to pick up all those. You'd think you'd be more inclined to make it fit you better. If that, yeah, that makes sense. At least it makes sense to me. Okay. I know there's still stuff to do on Solstheim, but I'm gonna kind of just wander around a bit. I know there are still some places back on Skyrim we have not even gotten marked on the map yet. And we do still have to get a Briarheart something for Nelith. Let's see. What we'll do is...
Seeking passage to Solstheim?
I didn't mean to. Good point. Very good point. Black Friday shopping. No, thank you. Usually we would have to start getting and hiding Christmas presents early in the year and just kind of pick them up little by little. I meant to go with the map. It's me being all loopy again. Okay, we're gonna head out this way toward Briarheart territory. I'll jump to Miko's shack first. Don't give us away, dog. Sheesh. Well, if he's dead, I guess he won't mind then. Guess I did already have that. And still no cabbages. Can you move, please? There's no, like, trap door or anything, right? Can you go, dog? That's how to make them move. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, now we want to go that way because that's a cave that we haven't explored yet. Clearly, because if we had, it'd be marked. What just happened? Skyrim is apparently being a pain today. That just completely shut off on me. Hang on, folks. No, that wasn't what I meant to... And I just started the wrong game. Or did I? Maybe not. Sorry about this. And I'm not exactly sure where it's probably just going to drop us back to Miko's shack. Hopefully. My apologies on that one, folks. And now is it just not registering the game, or... Okay, there we go. That's better. Wait, where am I? Oh, not even at Miko's shack yet. I have no idea what the heck that was. I apologize for that, whatever it was. Okay, let's go to Lund's hut and work north then. Lund? Yund? No, it'd probably be Lund. This is the one with the skeevers.
Who's there?
Wow, I hit one I didn't even know was there.
That'll teach you. Where'd you come from?
Crap.
Done and done.
It seemed like a little overkill there. Maybe just a little. I guess my buddy there is tougher than I was expecting. Cause wow. One of the Call of Duty games that we've got is Call of Duty Ghosts, which I enjoy because it has the tactical slide, which is always helpful. And one of the add-ons that we have for that one is, instead of a guard dog, which sticks by your side, rather than just the pack that gets loose during multiplayer runs, I have a wolf that follows me around instead. But that one is nowhere near as durable as who I've got with me, which I honestly don't think I could pronounce the name. That, and it had inspired a short story I had written, or tried to. Unfortunately, I didn't get very far with it, and I don't think I could even read it back at this point. It is up on Facebook somewhere. But I can't recall if I've actually shared it recently or not. Of course, you can't format stuff quite the same on Facebook as you can. One down. There's your buddy. Knocked him straight into the water. Those are for Keyleth. Okay, definitely good to know. I know that they'd mentioned something about that on... I know that on the Elder Scrolls Wiki, if you look at certain locations, it'll tell you which ones are safe to actually store stuff in and which ones will empty them out or something, or respawn them, or however it tends to work. I know I had noticed that when I was looking up the houses and the homesteads and what little quirks they might have. But it's always good to know which ones are safe and which ones aren't, because at least if you want to go back and get this stuff. And usually with me, if it's something named, then I want to hold on to it. Or at least get it back to whatever house has a trophy room, so I can store it there. That bit of standing stone there. Better safe than sorry. At least, that's my motto. Actually, my motto is, rogue's got a rogue. Maybe I just have too many mottos. Cool. I know that in order to get that one ring of his, you gotta get all of those blocks on the floor to all light up simultaneously. Well, not simultaneously, but have them all lit up at the same time. I'm hearing a bear. I'm not seeing a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Four bears hideout. Holdout. Telekinesis also could help. I know when I tried telekinesis, for whatever reason, it wouldn't actually let me through. Oh, there it is. Because I was able to get a hold of the ring, but it landed in the water, and I was unable to actually go pick it up. So if it gives you the same trouble, that's the way to get that one done, according to what I have not been here before. Huh. I found a moth priest on accident. Cool. Now I gotta rescue him. So if he dies, I fail. Well, rogue's got a rogue. Let's hope these gargoyles are just stone.
Over here.
Where'd you come from?
It's
That's right. Lay down. Where? I'll just take these arrows then. Because better safe than sorry. I'd rather lose the arrow than have that thing come at me.
The more you fight me, the more you will suffer.
Well, that was interesting. And somewhat unexpected. Yay.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay. I knew I heard something. Wait, stop! I yield! That wasn't me. You were fighting. Thank the divines for you. I'm quite all right, thanks to you.
Are you sure?
Gessian Evicus is my name.
You have an arrow sticking right out of your head.
Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries. Well, you saved me from those vampires. I suppose the least that I can do is hear you out. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
What's the blade? What blade is that? Is that a blade's blade? Oh yeah, I can grab all this stuff now. Cool.
You can. Ha! Found you.
Ouch, that must have hurt. But you all saw it. I was more than happy to just talk. But no. Had to attack instead. Crazy people. Seems like that's the way it is sometimes, though, doesn't it? Which is very unfortunate. Oh, it won't let me take it back? So that was it. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
I owe you a debt for the timely rescue. Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we
Maybe
do know
elders did.
is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma. It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls.
Can I have
We
your sword?
read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes, we
I'm glad he
venture
got
out
the
into
arrow in his
world
head
in
fixed.
search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold
Short
Tower.
period of time too, not even a
That
scar.
is the very purpose that first
pretty
brought
impressive.
me to Skyrim. It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Aldmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Huh. Okay.
Ambushed by vampires. Certainly wasn't expecting that.
I kinda was. Because eventually it was gonna happen. Actually, what's this over here? You know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. That was an impressive little tumble there. Nope, nothing hiding there. Nope, can't go through there. So all we get is the top of it? Okay. Ah! Just out of curiosity, has anybody watching seen the film Brewster's Millions? I'm not even sure who all is watching currently, but even if it's just, you know, background noise. Just figured I'd ask. Find the whole concept of it rather funny. Why am I still faster than this guy? I am going to need to be taking a short break here soon.
Thank the divines for you.
Maybe if I feed the wolves, they'll leave me alone. Kind of funny how we got that quest done on accident. Where am I? I need to be moving more south-ish. What the... Bandits. Guess I better watch myself. Or might have to kill some more people. Huh. That's interesting to know.
Where'd you come from?
Where did what come from? Is it a fish? It is. Okay, that's a little bit better. But if you are unfamiliar with the film Brewster's Millions, it's, I better fix that here in a second. Richard Pryor and John Candy, they are baseball players for
Who's there?
like some
That'll teach you.
not quite pro team, and he ends up inheriting some money from a very distant relative. Ilinalta, okay. I don't know if I've found that one. I think I'll head that way and check that out then. Here in just a little bit.
Where'd you come from?
Probably its parents. There's a bear too. Okay, I need a better spot to... Oh, well, never mind then. Near the Lady Stone, okay. And does Neloth just need, like, a Briar Heart? Because I could just grab one of those. So, here, Ilinalta's deep? Or is there one, like, actually underwater? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Do I have anything with water breathing currently? I don't think I do. I'm gonna go here first, just to make sure I have something with water breathing. And before we go looking through some of that stuff, I'll go ahead and get a save and a quick break. And that should help. Okay, yeah. Gil. There we go. Hey, Gil. Since we're here. There we go. Yeah, we'll drop that off here too. Here we go. I'll go ahead and have a quick seat, do a quick save. And then we will be back here in just a few to continue a little further. I may have already checked that one ruin, if it's that half-sunken castle. If it's actually underwater, then I don't think I've seen it.
The sun is... That's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
There we go, with the nightingale armor there. Let's grab our save and our number for those following along. This will be 296. Let's see. And we will see you in just a few minutes, folks. Please bear with us, and we hope we'll see you in a bit. See you in a few. Welcome back, folks. Sorry for the delay. My ankles are not being very cooperative today. But we will head out that direction. Whoops. You know, I won't get much resale value with this crap hanging out in the backyard. So I'm just gonna kind of explore this way. Thanks, Gil. I do have Gil equipped, right? I heard a bear. Huh, what's this over here? A hunter.
I've
Fisherman.
been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Cool.
It's not like my poaching is hurt one. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
I don't know, can he? And honestly, why should only the rich be able to eat the deer, you know? I mean, I understand wanting to cut down on the depopulation and such. So we're headed to this one over here. Oh, okay. Nordic pillars sticking up, which is the barrow. So the stone is there. And a wooden pole that's the shipwreck. Whoops. Is it toward the deeper side? Okay, there's the wooden pole. Welcome back, Phantom Omaha. And thank you for the share on Facebook. I'm seeing the sunken thing there. not seeing... Is that a rabbit? Well, I can do the shipwreck bit right now. Or maybe I had found this. I don't know. Maybe. If I hadn't had water breathing yet. So... Well, we found the chest. Are you gonna get out of the water? Okay, now the question is, where are those pillars?
Who's there?
There's something that way too that we haven't found yet.
Done and done.
Because I see that thing there, and I see these Nordic pillars. But I don't see... Unless it's just a...
Where'd you come from?
I don't have the vision or the thing set to the right graphic level or something. We'll see. I mean, it would kind of make more sense if it was out this way. Ish. But maybe I just don't have my graphics set high enough. I don't know. Nern root. And I do see a kind of dock here that just disappears.
Who's there?
Well, there's that. And folks know me, I'm more than happy to just kind of wander around a bit. Which cave? The cave back there? By where the bear was? I mean, I'm seeing standing stones now.
Where'd you come from?
Huh.
That'll teach you.
Okay, that works. I knew I'd find it eventually. Anything else worth grabbing here? No doorways or anything. Nope. Ah. Oh yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of that stuff yet. And as far as, let's see. Oh, I know that one. Since I'm headed kind of that direction anyway, figure take care of two things at once. There we go. I see that name Volendrung, and I think Vadarung, which is the name of Santa Claus, kind of. At least in the Dresden files.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Growlithe.
And one more thing. I hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody needs you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible What do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, gutter snipes.
It's Grella.
Just leave here. Leave us alone.
Someone has killed Grella.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Grella is dead.
I cannot trust you.
Found our cabbages.
Hooray! Grella the kind is dead at last. We're saved. Yay!
No more. I yield.
Aventus really did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood.
I best you.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
No more. I yield. I yield.
Hooray!
Yet the only person they could have spotted was Serana. So yeah, blame the vampires. Is that all she can say?
No more. I yield. I yield. I can't. Best you.
Cost you can't.
I cannot best you. I cannot best you. I cannot best you.
I'm not even trying to. I even put my weapon away, lady. Calm down. I had a job to do. I did it. Which? That one? Just to be safe, I'll grab them all.
Here. Leave us alone.
Well, it can't be that one.
No more. I yield.
I've got several of those already. I'm not done robbing the place, lady. Calm down.
I yield.
I can't believe it. Grella is dead? She's really dead.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Dag nabbit, dog, move.
When Aventus took off, when he said those things about killing Grellid, I never imagined he was serious. I
Oh.
didn't even think about it.
Kill one person and you can solve so many problems.
I can't believe it.
It's not-
When Aventus took off, when he said those things about killing Grellid, I never
That's not really the lesson to take away from that. I didn't know about that. Huh. I don't know if I knew about that door either.
Enough.
When Aventus escaped, Grella got meaner than ever. I really thought he was going to kill one of us. Guess not.
No more. I yield. I yield.
Aw, she won't even stop long enough to talk. I've definitely noticed that.
Don't think you can bot me like I'm one of those damn chop.
This should work. I'm hoping. I think I might have been arrested here once. Or at least had to turn in some items.
My cousins out. Dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
They're looking right at me and don't see me. Oh, I guess I have gotten my stuff back from here. I love how none of these things are steal. It's just take. I don't like the fact that they've got embalming tools right there in the prison. Now where are the rest of all y'all's cabbages? Did I already look in here? I don't think so. But I've got stuff to do. I don't think I saw these when I came in. Nope, no cabbages. For those who may be watching and don't know the whole reference, well, it's a Brian W. Foster thing. And
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale, Honeyside. See the steward in.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for
I
details.
presume you'll bother. What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Honoria seems to think that seeing me on the streets might bolster the city's morale.
Out of my way.
There could be
Welcome
agents
to
of the
Riften,
Empire looking
traveler.
for an opportunity
I hope the
like
road
that.
fared well for you.
Are you
Good
willing to
journey
take
to you.
Geroya'lor's house
Of course,
guard?
you're right.
I would ask that you maintain a
I'll stay here
respectable
for now.
distance from her at all times. I'm keeping my eye on you.
I know you. Where was it? Huh. Oh, you were getting something for me.
mm-hmm.
My lady? Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Huh?
Excellent. Then there'll be no need to devote
The
any
blue
resources
thing.
to stopping it.
But even the simplest harmonic field is composed of entirely... Wait just a moment. The blue thing. Yes, yes, yes.
I
can
was
see your point.
guessing.
Draw out the necessary energies using a jarl apparatus.
What can I help you with today?
But wait. What about soul reversal? You must be aware
What?
of the consequences when using the apparatus near an open magic field.
Yes, indeed. An entire caravan shipment of your mead taken by Imperial soldiers. What of it?
Well, I'm also certain
Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in genius. And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
Riften was responsible for it. Riften should pay for it.
Of course. course. 9 is the most basic of magical principles. Oh, how stupid of me.
I was just making it up off the fly.
Takes care of all your basic problems: magica burn, dimensional collapse, and thermic drift.
I'll just move it elsewhere.
You've done it!
No.
Now, if I can only remember what we were
You'll have
originally talking
compensation
about.
for your loss.
Thank you, Lila.
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The
Okay.
Orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the Soul Gem. I left that
I have
with
that
Helm
one.
at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. Okay. Now where did I put those spiders? My lady, Maven Blackfire has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her ship.
Cloud emulsive. What? Fourteenth paragraph. Sounds like they're making fun of her.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her.
I didn't want the broom. I mean, sheesh. It's not like I'm Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey. Really? See, it still happens. It's the weirdest thing.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
I love how I can just do this right here in front of everybody. They're just like, nah, no problem. Of course, it's gotta be me.
Best not to go wandering east of the city. Bandits been seen around Broken Helm Hollow.
I don't think I've ever snuck into the Jarl's quarters before. At least not here. Wish the dog would just shut up. Mostly it's just the gold I'm looking for. However, there are our usual collections we are always working on, like daggers. Whoa. Good thing I did come in here then. I love when I end up getting something done entirely on accident. I really do. I'm seeing lots of wine and that sort of thing, but not so much ale. Don't really have any interest in that. Well, maybe the helmet. Because that looks like an unusual helmet to me. So somewhere up in this area. Oh, it's just a steel helmet? That, however, I hadn't even looked at the stuff on the walls. Where are your cabbages, people? I mean, seriously. Oh, there's one. Cabbage! Sweet rolls. Just because the guards have a tendency to specify sweet rolls. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to. Although I have never been here before. Huh. That's kind of a trip. And I would have missed that chest if I hadn't. Oh, now I'm gonna have to check that other one again. So I can't be Goldilocks? That doesn't seem fair. No problem. Just kind of continuing on a bit further. Where was that other? I found one of these stones of Baron Zaya by accident. Could have sworn. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure I'd grabbed everything that had been in there because I'd only looked at it one particular way. And I believe that's the first time I've ever actually done that. Gone into the Jarl's quarters here in Riften.
Go fiddling locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Okay. You're a little late on catching me for that, but... Those are all meads, of course. If there had been a dagger in there, I'd have had to go for it. I don't see any cabbages, so... Guess y'all are safe in here. Well, maybe. Yep, both meads. Tempted.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Talos guide you.
Looks like the Imperials are winning currently. I might have to end up joining the Stormcloaks just 'cause, well, browncoats. Interesting. Studded armor. That, the reason why I laugh at that is there's a bit of a homebrew I've been working on for oh, who was it? For our setting guide. And it involved a adjustment to some studded armor. I'm so good, the goblet didn't even tip over. Woohoo! Let's see, I've done all this. Huh. I mean, these guys must have cabbages, right? They don't get to keep the wolf pelts. I don't care about the rest of them. Just leave the wolves alone, guys. And I can understand if you have to defend yourselves, because that's how that works. But come
on. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Really?
What say you in your defense? I can make all your problems with the gods go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say?
I don't know, that's a little rich for my blood, but I'll pay it.
Now, move along, before you get me in trouble.
All because of that one cabbage. Was it worth it? Yep.
What is it?
It actually was. 'Cause cabbages. Wait. Those stairs are separate. Still no cabbages? I'm not stealing them. I am merely confiscating them in the name of Brian W. Foster. If they have any questions, they can take it up with the Jarl. Or with, you know, Foster. Yesterday there was a video posted to YouTube of him and his fiance opening brand new materials for stuff, for terrain pieces for upcoming D&D campaigns. And they were really, really impressive pieces, but it's also kind of weird seeing the two of them kind of freaking out over it. Because, I mean, it was really, really cool looking pieces, but I don't know. It's weird. You see somebody who is something of a celebrity, or at least an online personality, and something like that pops up, and it's like, whoa, wait a second. Wait, why do I have to go this way? And to realize that they are indeed just still normal human beings, just like all the rest of us, is kind of cool. And for those who remain, what would be the proper term? Whoa. Guy almost hit me.
Trouble?
Who, the people like that who are still humble and realize that if they weren't lucky enough to have drawn the kind of attention and people that they have around them to them, then they wouldn't be where they are. They kind of let it go to their heads, and then they start speaking out about stuff, and it's like, in some cases they clearly don't really know what they're talking about, but
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Huh. I was never really big on grits, but that's just me. For me, it was more of a texture thing.
Just let the old man know when you're ready.
But as far as the,
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. Okay. And no one believed.
Well, actually,
Be on
hang
your
on.
guard at all times. Avoid. Serene needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. Speak
Okay.
with Gunmar. He has something for you.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
I mean, oatmeal I enjoy.
It's good to see you again.
And I think it's just because it seems thicker to me. I don't know. It's weird. Waffle House? Here in Omaha?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used
Honestly, I've
to,
seen them while traveling, but I don't remember actually seeing any since being here.
And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife,
I'm not seeing any writing.
when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one.
More like there's writing on the back of it, though.
Words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere.
White gravy, as in sausage gravy for
Yes, I see. Oh, one
for
contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood.
right? For biscuits and gravy.
My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Okay, that took care of that bit.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yes, I do.
What do you need? Finished? Do you have a moment to talk? That moth
There we
is
go.
Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me.
Good
That
point.
doesn't exactly make me want to open up.
Good point.
I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he
Okay,
sees
now
me
my
as his
right
daughter.
ankle's starting to act up.
A means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely
We
know
tend
where it
to,
is, and
when
if
we
we're
make
lucky,
our
she actually has it herself.
sausage gravy, we have a tendency to actually mix fresh ground breakfast sausage into it rather
Last time
than
I saw her, she said that she'd
strictly go by the package
somewhere
kind of
that my
thing.
father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything.
So it
But the
ends
way
up
she said
turning
it,
out a slightly
someplace
different
he would never search. It was
color
cryptic,
than
yet she called
white,
attention to it.
but that was the main reason why I was asking.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too.
Oh, this is the one that allows me into that other...
They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me.
Okay.
And since the Dawn Guard are still around, any other ideas? I don't think so. It had to be one of us.
Okay.
Well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else? Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help pretend a guard there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used
Things are going all right.
to bring supplies to the place. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there.
Other than ankle
That's our
pain,
way in.
but that's kind of normal.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
We'll
Yes?
get there.
What did you need? I
Okay.
can't wait to see the courtyard again.
No, I mean, there's a little bit of a headache, but nothing like a migraine or anything like that, thankfully. Dag nabbit. I knew I'd end up with being too heavy again. And still too heavy. Yikes. Okay. Before we leave, I need to talk to somebody. I need fire salts. That's all I need for that.
Yes? What did you need?
Okay, where is... Where's that other guy? He's not in there. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay. I am going to need some fire salts though. And I know where I have some. And I'm not going to get that just yet, but just so I know what I'm looking for later on. Whoops. I hope that works. There might be some other possibility, maybe? Okay, where? Oh yeah, Volkahar. Wait, what is... it said fire for this one. Because it's the exploding fire one that I have so far. I haven't picked up the other ones yet. I'm assuming frost salts and void salts for the other two.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
Whoops.
He's a true Nord.
I'm not coming here for that yet. I mean, I still gotta get the house here. And I still would kind of rather join the Stormcloaks than... Oh wait, no. That's right, I need to go find the kid. I believe I've got a bunch of those stored up too, especially because...
We're all of the kind. Is she, you know...
I didn't need to,
Aha! Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Okay. What? I'm taking the dagger because that's dangerous for you to have, kid. You could hurt yourself. Seriously. Gotta keep up that energy, you know. Move, dog. Thank you. Frost salts. I mean, technically, I do still kind of need to go find something or other. The exploding frost arrows and the exploding shock, I guess. Possibly. Possibly. I know Morag is probably going to start sending somebody after me before too long. What was I doing? That one. So now it's about sneaking around. Oh. Oh well. I stole a horse there. Ended up getting to keep the horse by giving some crap to the guy who was trying to help what's his name kind of steal it in the first place. Whoa.
Where'd you come from?
Getting the best of me.
Whoa.
Dead. Oh no, you don't.
Come on, man. Is that all? Oh, apparently that's all done then. Right, here we go. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Definitely good to know. And we will give this a recharge. Oh, yeah, I probably should have. I do have plenty of bolts for the crossbow, though.
Yes? What did you need?
There we go.
The old water cistern. On some days, this would smell just... Be glad. Here, then.
Probably not. Odds are it'll end up blocking him anyway. But until then...
Who's there?
Huh. Interesting the spot's not here.
Who's there? Done and done.
Huh. Yeah. And I also still have, food first. I mean, these are things I really don't need regardless, so... That's why I'm dropping them while I can. I don't think I have any vampire gauntlets. Those don't weigh much.
Yes? What did you need?
Nope, no cabbages. Don't think I have that one either. A bloody tankard? I'll take that just for the name. I'm guessing that's what I was supposed to do.
If we follow that path around, we can find the other switch. Where'd you come from?
Well, that was quick.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
What did I pick up? Oops. Steel. Don't really need that. I'm good with that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Well, how are we supposed to... Let me go this way. We check the other side, I guess. Crap. Some of this is a bit creepy, but it's kind of supposed to be, isn't it? This is slipping some gothic horror into traditional Skyrim, I guess. And probably also to catch the attention of D&D players due to the infamous Curse of Strahd adventure module, which I've never gotten a chance to play, but from what little chance I've had to take a look at it, it's got much of this kind of element to it, up to a point. It didn't even have time to turn around. Now we go back out this way. Wait, that means we came from this direction. I don't remember seeing those. But I must have. Oh well. Wait, did I just go the wrong way? Okay, that had opened that. I did. I went completely the wrong way. I should have known I'd been there before. Wait. Dag nabbit. I just backtracked the entire way, didn't I? Did I? I did. My bad. Undercroft?
Yes?
I've never heard that term before. I need the dog to stop getting in my way, for one thing. Okay, this is where we came through. And then this way. And now straight across. There we go. That's what happens when I get all turned around. We've got about 49 minutes left in this run. Well, a little bit less than that. We do still have some other stuff that needs to be taken care of. And again, we have a tendency to try and get things. That's kind of cool.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
Maybe we are.
This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. Those beautiful days.
Now I can't remember.
This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years?
I can imagine.
See it like this.
That would have been amazing. What if that's all vampires really are? Just people who want to tend their garden. But people keep getting in the way.
there's something strange with the moon dial.
Okay, gonna have to go find him. Yeah, I remember that now. See, this was the way we had come in though, right? Yep, that's the Undercroft. Does this get marked on the map as a separate location? No. Crap. So now I just have to find the pieces in order to replace them and continue on. It's too bad that it's a closed dungeon, because it'd be great if I could sit here and just jump back.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Okay, 1. Howdy. Actually, there should be a fresh pot going, I believe.
Like
3 and 15, according to Slobs, which is what it's called. Let's see, that should be opposite that one, so this one, right? Why is that not? No, that would be New Moon.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
That doesn't seem right. Maybe that's just me. Do I need to check in the towers as well? Or is it just out here in the garden? I don't remember. Oh, there's another one. There we go.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon. Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins.
There we go. Probably should have explored those towers, shouldn't I? Actually, give me just a second, folks.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Come on.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I have a phone, but I have no service on it, so it only works with Wi-Fi.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Yes, we heard you the first few times. there.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Hopefully that'll quiet that a little bit. And this phone is old. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I know that dead air is never a good thing, and it's probably particularly boring to see somebody just staring at their phone there for a few minutes, but sometimes it can't be helped.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Of course I'll be careful. I'm a rogue. Rogue's got a rogue. Well, that's probably even worse then, huh? Having somebody looking asleep rather than dead air. That's gotta be worse.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
That looked kind of cool.
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something.
Wow, that was fun. It was certainly interesting. Where'd he go? And I said, where'd he go? And Hollywood said, where'd who go? Okay, so yeah, we came up that way. Just want to make sure that I don't.
We're getting close. Sure of it.
Go the wrong way here. Okay. I figured it would be going this way, but I also wanted to double check due to, well, stuff. Yikes. Yeah, on occasion my nose will itch and it bugs me because it's like my nose will go all day without itching at all, but it's usually just right here.
Who's there?
Wow, He hit me once. That was not bad at all. Once, maybe twice. That was an interesting little distraction.
Where'd you come from?
I didn't need the bow, but I can drop it next time. Gotta take the flute. That's for Scanlan.
Where'd you come from? There you are.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that.
Who's there? Done and done.
What the?
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Huh. Who'da thunk it? That would probably be of use to me. Like, quite a bit. Now I've got Sam Riegel's voice stuck in my head with one of his songs. Not that I'm complaining too much.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
That reminded me a little bit of our most recent D&D session, to be completely honest. Thank you. Okay. won't even give me the option of sleeping in those? Not that that would be comfortable in the least. There's just a random clothes iron just sitting here. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Climactic? Climatic. Clamato? I don't know. Like I said, folks, I'm a little loopy. No daggers? No daggers. And of course no cabbages, because, well, why would vampires want cabbages? Dagger, dagger, dagger. As far as music, usually it would tend to be like movie soundtracks. Also depends entirely on the movie. Throughout the course of my life, there have been some very serious events that have occurred that were not happy moments, and a lot of music has been attributed to, or has been kind of tied to those moments in my head. So it kind of depends entirely on what I'm willing to listen to at the moment, my mood, things like that. Yeah, this place, okay. This place was probably incredible when it was at its prime. And there is a I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, for me, it depends entirely on the song. There are some songs I cannot listen to at all. The memories that they bring up, I have to plug my ears, sound canceling, I mean everything. So yeah, as far as music, it always is very dependent on what's going on at the time. However, anything by John Williams is an automatic plus to me. And the unfortunate thing is, there are some songs that I absolutely love, to be entirely honest, but I can't listen to them whatsoever. The memories they bring up are that rough. It's like with the mammoth on your game, Patricia. Of course, I'm also the kind of guy who doesn't believe in such things as favorite films, because there are too many options and genres to be able to sit there and honestly say, well, I like this one better than that one. For me, there are a few songs in the rap genre that I do enjoy, but it's more about the message than about the song. I mean, a good beat I could kind of get into. And yeah, I mean, I kind of grew up with at least a little bit of Will Smith kind of always in the face. Because Fresh Prince and things like that. Yeah, I should probably drop that. Well, maybe. What is this? Ooh. I know I've got stuff I can drop. Because I always do. It's just a question of what it is I actually have available for it. Because the daggers I'm not going to drop. However, that helps a lot. And I really don't need that. I mean, that was more for a collector's kind of purpose anyway. Got your back. Hold that. Because rogue's got a rogue. Dag nabbit.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Okay. That took way longer than it probably should have. But we're getting lots of arrows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. One of my favorites that I do really like is the platters. Twilight time, smoke gets in your eyes, things like that. I mean, I listen to a lot of things, mostly due to movie soundtracks. Let's see, another one I really like is Swinging on a Star and Side by Side. I blame Bruce Willis for those two specifically. That's possible. I know that, well, there's also all kinds of variations to vampire lore depending on where you look at certain things. And there are multiple types of vampires that all have different capabilities and don't all fall under the traditional Dracula. It also depends on which branch of vampire lore you're working with as well.
Who's there?
What the... Okay. Okay, I wanted to make sure I checked everything first. Looks like a really big door.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
I'm pretty sure there is. My question is, why is this ladder here? No, I don't need to sleep in the coffin. I'm thinking it's somewhere here. Ha.
Leave it to my mother. Always smarter than
Figured
I
that
gave her
was...
credit
I mean, that was kind of traditional, actually. As far as secret passages go. If I ever build a castle, there will likely be at least one secret passage. It may not go anywhere, but... Okay, definitely something good to know. As it does kind of color the way he responds to things.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this.
Okay. So this would be the location to drop a bunch of stuff before continuing on.
I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
Well, obviously it's something.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there. Dexian said something about that scroll. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something they'd know about. I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room.
Interesting.
But nothing that even comes close to what's here. Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy. I don't know. Certainly not longevity.
Whoops.
Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal. Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that I ever saw.
Whoops.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough. My father... No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like?
See, for me personally, that's kind of difficult.
Oh,
I'll go
I'm
with
sorry.
that one.
I didn't mean to bring up a bad memory. Right behind you.
I mean, my dad died when I was 8, which was rough, as I'm sure anybody who's been through that would know.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something. Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Well, my mom and I had a bit of a falling out, but
keep searching for her notes.
That was then, and this is now, and I think things have gotten a bit better. After all, I did wish her happy birthday here on stream, so clearly things are getting better in that respect. I'm sorry to hear that, Patricia. I definitely understand how that could be. It's always rough to do, rough to get through.
Journal or something.
But that's kind of how we, those are the kinds of things that make us who we are. And while I miss my dad every day, things turned out pretty much the way they kind of needed to, so I wouldn't change it. But I do wish I'd had more time to spend with him. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I'll be dropping some stuff off here before we continue on. Yeah, it's kind of hard to guess where things might be otherwise. I just want to check something real quick. Hey, that is a separate spot. So, wow. Okay, we're almost out of time here. So since we can jump right back to that balcony now and not have to worry about it. We will come back to this on the next one. And jump home real quick to drop some things off before our closing statements and all that kind of thing. Again, if our stream runs over 4 hours, then they tend to not get saved over on Facebook. And that's unfortunate because I know there are people who do watch after the fact. I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Yes, I did. What was I thinking? That's the one I need. Okay, so first, another one of those. Winstead. 'Cause food. But yeah, I was raised by my grandparents. My dad was in the Air Force on active duty. When he died. I'm not seeing the courier at the moment. But a giant did kill one of my chickens, so I'd had to kill the giant, of course. The Matrix is a good soundtrack. I did see that comment, Phantom Omaha. Just sorry it took me so long to reply to that one. Again, I'm loopy as you wouldn't understand at the moment. I need to drop a bunch of stuff off. That's what I need. Pardon me, excuse me, passing through. We have cabbages to drop off. $610. Wow. So 622 cabbages as of right now. Apparently just dropping off the cabbages was enough to be within our proper encumbrance weight. That's kind of funny to me. Okay, was there anything here specifically? Nope. However, that, I'm gonna say that because it's royal armor. Put the gloves with it. That one. That one. Yeah, some of these are entirely because, why not? Okay, healing potions. The poison is useless because vampires and essentially the Shadowfell. Sort of. That's a D&D reference, which I'm sure you folks are used to hearing from me by now. Really, dog? Okay. Just checking to make sure I hadn't, like, dumped anything in particular somewhere that it wasn't supposed to be. Whoops. Yeah, and poison doesn't really work well against the undead, does it? Okay. Definitely sounds like a good idea anyway. Okay. We seem to be doing alright for the most part. Kind of a lazy Saturday. Oh, more cabbages. I probably should have checked for cabbages here before putting stuff away. Okay. I'm still saying that's a really, really bad idea to keep milk in that one spot. Well, it is almost, wow, we're almost already to that point. If I'm off air in under 4 hours for our streams, then the videos stay up on Facebook. So I'm gonna try and get this finished up here, so that'll happen. If I'm a little late, I apologize to anybody who is catching it late and wants to watch the whole thing, I'll be as quick as I can be. Okay, good to know. I need to get over to Lakeview so we can get to our usual ending point. Again, I apologize to anybody who is joining us a bit late, but our videos should still be available up on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So you're always welcome to go back and catch them. If for whatever reason one of our shows has been removed from Facebook due to it running over time, then it should still be available over on YouTube as well as Twitch, and those are all free to view for everyone so far, and should be, for the most part, indefinitely. I mean, I have no reason allowing people to just watch them whenever. But we'll kind of have to see how things progress for moving forward from here. Since all of our focus is on tabletop games, that means we're not as worried about things like our Twitch numbers and things like that.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know.
Interesting.
Creepy fella, black robe, couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it.
Oh yeah, because of the Assassin's Guild stuff. So let's see. Where's the note? That one? Oh no. Journal fragment. Interesting. Mysterious note. Oh yeah, it's that one. Knew that was coming. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our break here. So let's get our save figured out. For those following along, this will be 297. There we go.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
I do want to thank everyone for joining us. Whoops. Wrong one. Do want to thank everyone for joining us. Our focus is mostly on tabletops, so as far as our studio goes, any upgrades that come from that are going to be coming from when we can start getting some more of our products out there for sales. For anybody who might be interested, our website does happen to have some minor merchandise, like hoodies and that sort of thing, coffee mugs. Those are the kinds of things that would help us boost our studio up, but I understand finances are tight for everybody, so we're doing our best to try and expand things here as we go, and hopefully we should have something out by Christmas. We are really, really working hard to make that happen. So please bear with us, folks. In the meantime, I will be joining folks here as much as possible when we're on breaks from our usual tabletop design, researching, reading, writing, all of that kind of thing. And of course, the playtesting. Our main focus, of course, being cooperation friendly competition and community strength, because that support is what helps get us through the days, at least in my personal experience. So please check out our website. Please come over to twitch.tv/wolvesdengames for more information if you can't find it elsewhere. I mean, I try and get it everywhere. So until next time, folks, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Possibly an Insomnia Squad tonight, but I can't promise anything just yet. So until I see you next time, well, bye for now, folks. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow on twitch.tv/wolvesdengames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate ka nade, or good night, everyone.